Hello, this is Rod, Live Within Your Means. Hey, yes, this is the Economic Ninja on here. I'm hoping that T will say something about this. This is something I'm going to do. I think I get really bad eczema. But I'm recommending that we, do a national fast. And, boy, need a fast for my hand, huh? What we really need is, I believe we need a fast for our country because our country needs help, like my hand needs help. And I've got here a U.S. Eagle, a silver eagle. Okay, and this is an old one. And the guy wanted $30 for it at a pawn shop last year. I think he took $25 for it. This is a 1 ounce round printed by a place called Liberty Mint that's not in business now, but I do know the owner of a mint whose father had this Liberty Mint. And on the back of this silver round, look at this. I don't know if you can see it. It says Liberty Mint. It says no state shall mint. See if I can read that through the camera lens. I mean, I know I can read it otherwise. But it says mint anything. Let me take a look at this close up here. I'm going to try to read it without going through the lens so I can actually see that. No state shall make anything. Oh, I'm trying to see it here. All right, I'm gonna look at it close up here without my glasses on. That way I can read it real easy and I know what it says. No state shall make anything but gold and silver coin a tender in payment of debt. No state shall make anything but gold and silver coin a tender in payment of debt. That's what this says here, and yeah, I know what it says because it's from the U.S. Constitution, Article 1, Section 10, and what I'm going to recommend is, why don't we all do something? Let's fast. Oops, didn't mean to touch that. See if I can stop that again. But why don't we all fast for our country? And it can have other purposes too, but let's fast for our country. And miss a meal or miss a couple meals or fast for a day if you can fast for a day. Don't have any food for a day. Now, I'll have water when I fast, but our country needs God's blessings right now. We really do. And this is Travis, the Economic Ninja, who's encouraging people, as I have for many years, to buy silver while you can. I mean, you can still get this right now for under $30 an ounce. And this silver, all the states can, they can mint silver for their own uses, right? And a lot of people just wait for the U.S. government. Well, guess what? We have a U.S. government that appears to be a corporation that's going broke. And I can't say exactly how this is all going to play out, but I can say this. I've studied trends and cycles for decades. And back in 1980, in that time period, silver went through the roof. In fact, it got up a little under $50 an ounce. I know it was over $45 an ounce. I watched it drop down, and I bought a bunch of silver back in 1999 when it was less than $6 an ounce. In fact, I think it was less than $5. And it went all the way back up. Yeah, by 2011, 12, I guess it was early 2012, it had gone back up to around $45 an ounce. I figured that gold, which was what I was focused on at that time, would triple because I'd gotten gold under $300 an ounce. And in fact, I thought it would go up by about double what it was when I sold it in 2008, and it had tripled at that point. I figured it would at least double. I figured that gold would get up to double what it had been back in 1980. and which would be it was about $850 an ounce, and it had tripled. I figure it was still double, but I had to sell most all the gold that I had at that time, and I put a down payment on a home, which unfortunately I don't own right now, but I knew that real estate was going down. So I'm I've been involved in real estate for well over 30 years, and different people need to do different things at different times, and I sold the property that we had. We're living close to my parents to help take care of them. I've got a lockbox down at the bank. I've got some silver in it and some other coins. There's a mint where I've got some silver, that's in vault. It's vaulted at that mint. And anyway, down the road, who knows? Maybe I'll sell some silver. But right now, it's what I would recommend that people invest in. And because I believe that silver's not only going to get back up to where it was, up to about $45-50 an ounce, I personally believe that it'll get well over $100 an ounce, and it may go a heck of a lot higher than that, and maybe really soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask God to bless my hand, which I really need help with, but more importantly, to bless our country. And I'm going to give this away. I'm going to give it to someone that'll read the back of this. And I'll say, look, if I give you this, will you fast for our country and give this to someone else who reads this and will fast for our country, or who will read the Article 1, Section 10 of the U.S. Constitution. Ask them if they promise to do that the day that you give it to them. And within 24 hours, preferably within just a few hours to make more people aware, to give away an ounce of silver that you give to them. So that's what I'm asking everybody, to fast for our country, because our country needs help right now. And to read Article 1, Section 10 of the U.S. Constitution as quickly as they can, and to give away an ounce of silver that you give to them. And I hope Travis, the economic ninja, will see this. Hope you'll see this and let him know, and ask him to encourage people to do the same. And hopefully we'll get ounces of silver going through the hands of many people every day by giving away an ounce of silver, reading to someone. Carry a piece of paper with you and show them Article 1, Section 10 of the U.S. Constitution, and remind them, dropped it, that ounce of silver is real money. Recognized not only by our U.S. Constitution, but we're talking about something that may go up many, many, many times in value what it is right now. But ask them to give away an ounce of silver. Let's encourage all the Ninja Nation to give away an ounce of silver. I do have this little channel called Live Within Your Means. I got shadow banned for telling some truths a while back before the 2020 election. You're welcome, and I encourage you to like and subscribe, and I'll try to put some stuff up for you that's going to be valuable to you. But I've worked in real estate like Travis a lot of years. I have not made as much money as he has, but I have cared about our country, and I've been trying for the last few years, more important than money, to wake up others and tell them the truth and save our Constitution. The Lord Jesus Christ said that the truth would set us free. Right? You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. And I may not be quoting that perfectly, but I really believe that this is important. So ask someone, will you be willing to fast, to miss a meal or a few meals for our country? And I'm going to give you an ounce of silver, and will you read Article 1, Section 10 of the U.S. Constitution, so that you know that this is money that's recognized by our Constitution, and give it away to someone else that will do the same. And if you'll do this, we can wake this nation up fast. Can you imagine if you ask someone, hey, will you do this right now? Read Article 1, Section 10 of the Constitution. I'm going to give you this 1 ounce of silver, and will you give it to somebody else in the next hour? And if you'll do that, boy, can you imagine how this can move through our country and help people asking God for His help in blessing our country and recognizing money that I believe God is recognizing as money. And anyway, this is Rod. Live within your means, and have a wonderful day.